Hey everyone, I'm Tsunani. Welcome to my new video. In this video we will test out and play around with the Arrtx Acrylic Markers, which Arrtx kindly sent to me. I will tell you my honest opinion about them. It's a set of 60 markers and the box is the one with the saturated colors. They have a brush tip, what is awesome. We will test them in this Arrtx Sketchbook, which also was in the package. I'm really curious about it. So let's have a look at the markers. First of all, I love the range of colors. I hope I will love them on paper as well. The little bummer is that you have to stick the numbers on the markers by yourself. Perhaps someday in the future it would be awesome if Arrtx would print them directly on them. The small ones are for the lids and the bigger ones should go to the side of the marker. To make it easier, I use the back side of the box. They are in the same order also on the sticker sheet, so it should be easy and fast to stick all the numbers on here. I won't use the others. I'm tired of stick these numbers on the markers and I don't need these, I think. Now to the more interesting part. I will sort them in a nice color order and then I will swatch them. Oh, look at the inlays here. You can get them out and arrange them on your desk how you like it, and that's cool. Okay, I'm generally like the packages of the Arrtx products. They are always very good designed, and I'm speaking from the design of the package. It has often this vintage, cute look like the colored pencil packages, or look at this sketchbook. And also the package as a product, they try to make it as user-friendly as possible. Well done, Arrtx. So then let's watch them all in this nice sketchbook here. It has 60 pages with 180 GSM and for all kind of pencils and markers. And it also has an awesome storage pocket in the front. Today we only test markers and colored pencils in here. In another video I will test everything else. You all know I love mixed media. Okay, this is spun in a special way. They say that you can lay down every spread completely flat with it, and it's true. The paper feels very good, like a very good drawing paper for dry medias. I'm curious how the acrylic markers will work on it. This is for the white to test how opaque it is. I will speed this up for you a bit. What I can already say about them is that the brush tips are so nice. You don't have to pump. The tip is super soft and you have a good variation of the thicknesses of the lines you can paint with them. It depends on how much pressure you use. They feel very juicy and the flow of paint never stops. This is very cool. This saturated color set has a big range of bluish colors. These are the colors I'm using most. Also very nice pinks, purples and greens. And they dry completely matte, what I also really like. These markers are available in a few different sets. Beside this one, there is one with 60 more vibrant colors, and there are also smaller sets of 30 markers. I'm really happy with my set choice here. This is a good set for manga or anime style projects, I think. In my mind, I see a Studio Ghibli background painted with them, but this is not what I would like to do today. Another time we could do this together. I will first use them in my Stilman and Birn mixed media sketchbook. I don't know, I just wanted to use it at this moment because of this hot pressed smooth paper. But later I will also paint a spread with them in the Arrtx Sketchbook. It's been a while since I worked only with acrylic markers. On this spread I won't use anything else, only these Arrtx markers. I will test how they layer, if there are any problems with painting details, and yeah, just have fun with them and get to know them better. First I struggled a bit and made new decisions with background, but it was no problem to layer another colors on top. Even layering bright colors on top of darker ones is no problem and so much fun and easy. It was a bit hard to draw tiny details. You can paint very small lines with these brush tips, but not really thin ones. Perhaps this is a next product idea for Arrtx, a set with very thin tips with the same acrylic paint or ink in it and in the same colors. Like the very fine Poscas. This would be awesome to have on top of these brush markers. The first little picture came out really cute and I had a lot of fun using these markers. In my regular workflow, I'm using acrylic markers here and there, especially to layer on top of other medias. I have a bunch of colors, but this range you get in the box is so nice. I will use them very often, I think. The only critic I have is that you can only get them in these sets. Same like with their colored pencils, you can't buy them individually. That's a bit sad if your favorite color gets empty and you can't get refillers. What would be awesome also for our planet. Arrtx has so nice products. I like all I have tried. This would be a big step in the right direction if they would offer individual markers and pencils and also refillers or extra nibs to switch them if the old one is broken. Yeah. Perhaps this is something for the future. And for all the rest, I only can say good things. I tested out brush tip acrylic markers before and they always had this paint flow issue, especially if you want to paint bigger areas. These here have no of these problems. They work perfect and the paint flow is perfect, always juicy. I have watched a lot of other videos about these markers, and I think I never heard something really negative. If you like to work with acrylic markers, then you will like this product, I think. Are they light fast? I don't know. I wouldn't use them for commissions or if I want to sell my originals for scanning in and making prints or for your sketchbook. These would be perfect. I will test their light fastness and tell you my results in a few months. Then we will know it exactly. Now I will also test them in the Arrtx Sketchbook. I sketched a cute picture story on this spread. I will first use these acrylic markers and then I will finish these pages with the colored pencils, also from Arrtx, which I'm using all the time in my sketchbooks. There also is a review video I made for you about the colored pencils. I will link it for you, of course. And then you can watch it if you would like to. First, I ask myself if my sketch is too detailed. There are a lot of small things going on, small flowers, leaves and so on, but I had no problem to color all of the little parts of the painting. Yes, I had to be careful and slow here and there, but this is because of my motive and would have been the same with any other media. I really like how versatile you can use this brush tip. It was no problem to color in the big parts as well, of the background for example, and also was no problem to paint the tiny leaves and these little bug friends. I think I will have a lot of fun with these markers in the future. Our little flower spirit here meets the bugs and invites them to its nectar buffet. So now I will use colored pencils on top. I have no idea if this is working, but I'm optimistic because the markers dry in a very matte finish and the paper feels perfect for pencils, so I jumped right in and I wasn't disappointed. The Arrtx pencils lay perfect on top these markers. These are very soft, wax-based pencils, but I think also harder ones like the polychromos should work good. It feels almost as working on gouache, but the dried markers feel a bit more smooth. I will test out also Neocolor on top or other medias, which I would use in a mixed media piece together with acrylic markers. But this is too much for this video. I think this video will already be a bit longer than normal. Like every time I'm testing new supplies, I have to use them more and they have to be a part of my daily workflow. Then I can tell you a lot more about them. But the first impression of this product is very good. I'm happy to have them here and that I can use them in my sketchbooks. Oh no, I remember one thing I wanted to tell you. This has nothing to do with this video here. Last video I painted a sketchbook spread with dandelions and I pronounced dandelions very wrong. I'm so sorry, this is happening here and there. If I'm not sure to pronounce a word, I go to leo.org and listen to their example pronunciations. But in this case, it felt right to say it like this. And I can't tell you how I pronounced it. You have to watch my last video. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you because I felt a bit embarrassed about it afterwards. This is also not the first time something like this happens. And I got very kind and cute comments and messages about it, that you like my accent. Thank you so much for this. Then I was relieved. I think I get better with my English from video to video, and I hope you can understand me well. And I had to tell you this because if I heard how dandelion, I almost have pronounced it wrong again. I'm starting my sentence once more. Because if I heard how dandelion is pronounced in the right way, it made a lot of sense for me, and I had to laugh loud about myself. Thank you so much for watching my videos, even it could be hard to understand sometimes what I want to say. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and it was interesting for you. Then it would be awesome to get a like and perhaps subscribe if you like to watch more of my videos. And click on the bell to not miss my future videos and stuff. Thank you for your support. And also a warm thank you to my patrons. You are just awesome. Then have a wonderful time, my friends. See you in the next video. Yours Tsunami.